Life can hurt you. Life can hurt you so, so deeply, so deeply that you don't even have words to express it. You can't even talk about it. You know, life can do that to you. Life can hurt you and beat you down, and people can hurt you in a way that you could be so betrayed that you just never get over it, and you just live that moment. You get stuck in time. You view everything outwardly from that moment of whatever happened to you. I mean, it can rip into your soul. I mean, cut your soul to the bone, to where you can't even, words, crying, tears, none of it can really express how you feel. Yes, as Vern said, we all go through that. We all know, if you're on this planet and you're living and breathing, that's what you're gonna do. And that's why they call, when you die, it is rest from that. But, you know, or rest in peace, you know. You can also not have peace, I guess, if you die. You know, if I heard things about that, I'm not gonna go into that, but you know, they say that certain things you can't really be, like if you kill yourself, you can't ask for forgiveness, because that's a sin. And so the thing about other sins or anything anybody else does wrong is you can say, hey, I'm sorry. Not that that'll always help, you know, in certain situations, or you still have to pay the cost or the repercussions. But at least when you say, I'm sorry, you acknowledge that you did wrong. And if you acknowledge that you did wrong, the more than likely that you won't do it again, knowing that it's wrong. If you think it's okay to, you know, do whatever you do, you know, and not say sorry or never admit you're wrong, then you'll just keep doing it and doing it again. But I'm not trying to go into that. What I'm trying to say is that, you know, I am so convinced now that when people lash out, they are just really projecting their pain. And they're living from a moment, and I like to say stuck in time. You're stuck in time, and you can't move beyond that. And so everything you deal with is like from that moment. And like I said, you know, you get hurt so bad that, you know, all you can do is cry. Or all you can do is cry. Or groan. Or hurt. I mean, or project a hurt. Or you find ways to live on, but you're still projecting the same hurt. You're just, you know. But there's certain pain that you have in your heart and your soul that's cuts your soul to the bone. I mean, to the point where you can't express it in words. And that groan, that hurt, that's the only way. I mean, words can't even express it. Only your soul can groan. That soulful groan where you're hurt to your very core of your soul. Something has happened to you like that. That groan, God can hear. That groan, God can read it. You know, he knows exactly through his spirit. He knows exactly what that groan is made of. The tone, the pitch, how deep. He can read that groan. And he can take that groan And like a doctor, he knows exactly where it hurts, how much it hurts. You know, his Holy Spirit can translate that groan that is too deep for words. So if you've ever have ever grown so deep in your heart, and you ever thought that nobody, you are alone and nobody can hear it, he heard it. He can hear it. And if you allow him, you know, to heal that hurt, if you give him the time, or if you just, you know, talk to him about it, you don't even have words to express it. Just that feeling. If you just maybe got on your knees and said, Lord, you know, only you know how I feel. Only you know what this kind of pain is like. You know, he can help you. He can take it and turn it into joy, unspeakable joy, just like the kind of groan that it was. He can turn it around. He can make bitter water sweet. He's a transforming God. He can take death and turn it into life. I mean, he wouldn't be God if he couldn't do that. That's what a true God can do. A living God.